Go for
Okay,
it.
everybody, we're going to talk about our new website that we're going to be launching soon, DWBexley.com. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and I'm going to show a little PowerPoint and then we're going to go through the actual parts of the website just as an orientation. And then we will send out an email with the instructions for registration for you because there's a secret backdoor password. And you guys will register and check out the website. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And hopefully this works. So we're going to start out with, this is our new website, and this is what is there currently. So if anybody wants to go to DWBexley.com, this is what you see. People can look at the various things under the About, and there are a few things for residents, and I'll go through those in just a second, that are already working. So if anybody should go to our website, this is what they find. On DWBexley.com, we'll have, it's just going to be a resident-focused social website. So, and it's in development by a subcommittee of the CIT team. And right now it's Melissa Dukoski, Alina Rodriguez, and myself, and Chris Hatch puts in a lot of good effort in helping us. And we've had our team already going through it and troubleshooting it as well. It's not going to incorporate QPM's management site and Vera's site or the club automation site, as we're creating a resident-focused site and it's more social. That'll continue even if we change from Envera to another gate company or lifestyle switches to something besides club automation. This site will continue. And due to security reasons, as well as user management of each of the other sites and apps, single sign-on is not an option, but there are links to the other sites provided. For example, in our soft rollout, we have under About, we have About Us, and it tells about the community, the location, the amenities that we have, our weather, and an FAQ. Right now, that's everything that we might want just the public to know. And this is what will be up there for the public forever, or not forever, but and then we also, under residents, we have links to the QPM portal, the club automation, and Vera, and the CDD. So we've migrated things from the front steps site that we had before to put those here. We've currently hidden the login and register buttons for the time being so that we didn't keep getting questions about why can't I log in? Why can't I register? And you'll be able to log in via the link that we send or through the secret passageway that we'll show you later. Some of the features of the site are going to be a community calendar with committee and club schedules, such as those found on the TV screens in the Meridian, and they can be filtered by type of event. A resident directory of all the people who have registered on the site, and that's going to be very important. It's going to be people that have registered. The board of director information and contacts, committee and club information, including leads and co-leads and how to contact them, documents in your individual committees, and also ones shared to the full resident group, and links to meetings, meeting notices, videos, and newsletters. And where you guys come in is that we're currently working on still some permissions, site permissions, member categories, and refining the overall look and feel of the site. But we're very close and entering information as it becomes available. And we'd like you guys to register and explore all the profile options, which I'll show you. There are a lot of options. View all the pages and see if something doesn't work as you might expect it. Try uploading some documents onto your committee's page. Practice populating your committee. The problem with that right now is most of your committee members are not on the site. So just practice with people that are on there. And then we'll clear all of them out before the official rollout. And enter some calendar events for an upcoming meeting. Just explore the whole site and ask questions, and let's dive in. So this is the current homepage, and like I said, you can see that there's an about. Got things about our location with a map people can find. These are all the things that are visible to the public. Our amenities, our weather. Maybe we don't have weather today. Okay, I hope it's not
Because it's the
frozen.
same every day.
It is. I wonder if it's frozen. Okay.
There you go.
And this is the FAQ. And these can actually be broken down by category. So you could find things about the website. Right now, the public can only find out about things about the website. Like if I forgot my username and password, how do I get it? Things like that. And under residents, we have the links for, like I said, QPM, Club Automation, and Vera. To log in, you'll either use the link that we'll be sending you, or if you look in the very lowest corner down here, right above help, there's this little square or rectangle, sorry. And that's actually a hidden login button. So if you click there, you'll get to the login screen. But gee, you don't have a login yet, right? You'll click on not a member yet. So you'll go there to register. When you go to register, we will approve your registration. And we're going to do this for every member. When it comes to the residents, we're going to do everybody. And we'll have to verify their, I mean, we know you guys are you, but we're going to have to verify that they live here and all that good stuff. So I'm going to log in just as myself. Sorry. And it will leave you logged in if you want to stay that way. Never want to save my password. The first thing that'll pop up is a sample message. And we can change this message. We can change the way it appears. It can appear the first time for somebody, and then as soon as they close it, it'll never appear for them again until there's a new message. Or we can make it appear every time they log into the website. Excuse me. We had an experimental survey that we did. I'm going to try to see if I can either reopen or copy that survey so you can see what it's like as well. But then when you close that, it doesn't come back until you come back to the homepage. On the top, we have links to the calendar, the directory, documents, news, and photos. You can set up on mobile, and I think even on the desktop, you can set up your own quick links. I know on mobile you can. And on the left, we have links to important things like the QPM portal, Club Automation, and Vera. Our notices for board meetings, those are specifically for board meetings, and that's to follow the new Florida HOA law. All of our newsletters and our meeting videos. Recent news is basically anything that recently has been put into the news part of the website, and then our weather. And these are calendar events, and we'll talk about the calendar later, but that's what's going on. And if you need to change your profile, you can do so here or up under residents, under profile. So let's just start over on the left. We went through the about, but then I've added a couple of things that are only visible when you're logged in. So we've got some web links, our utilities, and a contact us. The web links are just frequently called numbers, so this leads right to their websites. The utilities, we have all of our different utilities that we can get to. And the contact us is for the website. And it pre-populates with your email. and then it sends to our web account email. And you can attach, if there's something that you need to attach as a file. And this is for help with the website. Under community, we have what's new. And these are basically anything new that has come onto the website. We just put some things into the calendar. Melissa's been updating that by hand lately. We did the surveys that we were working on. So you can see what's new on the website if you don't want to have to go searching for what's been changed. We have our clubs. We have a listing of all of the clubs. The only clubs that I've listed an email address on the page for are ones that have a generic email address. We don't want any email scraping. We don't want anybody being victims of spam because of it. So if a club comes up with a generic email address, we'll post that on there too. You can go to the clubs though. We can go to their page, and we're still kind of working on these. You can see who the contact is, and like Alina is a member, so she's registered herself. They can put documents, and I'll show you some more of those later. Under amenities, you can collapse these if you want, but they look like a bunch of straight lines for us, so we went back and uncollapsed them. But if it's collapsed, that means we haven't put anything in there yet. But these are descriptions of the amenities. Eventually, if we ever were to move to being able to reserve items like a room or the pickleball courts or something, or a gas grill, we can add a reservation option to this for us. News. This is the news that comes out on the front page as well. And this is basically anything we post under the news topic. We have contacts. These are the contacts for the QPM, the front desk, the bistro. The ones you can email have a little email sign. The ones with the phone number have the phone number. If we add other contacts on here, we could put club leads. We could put anything like that. We can put committees, and then you could classify it by that and have different menus. And we can have classifieds if we want to have them. Right now, we don't have anything in there, but people could post things for sale. Under governance, we have our board. And so far, Ira is the only board member that has registered, so we have his information. And we'll go through what's available in the directory in a little bit. Let me take a sip of water. We have documents. These are community-wide documents. What I see and what somebody else sees may be different because, for example, I'm on CIT, and I probably registered myself for ARC in our experiments. So I'm seeing things under ARC and committees. But you can restrict who views what. So if under the ARC design guidelines, if we had made them only visible to committee members of that committee, then it would only be visible to them. There are two places to put documents. This is the public documents. So if you're advertising an event, you could put it here. But if you have documents that need to stay with your committee, they'll go on your committee page, which is next. Under committees, we have all of the committees listed. We also have a document currently with the committee leads. So far, there are just 2 committees, and let's see if I can blow this up a little bit. There are 2 committees that still do not have generic email addresses, and we're working on that. If you click on, for example, I'll do CIT because that's the one we've populated the most. and this image is going to go away. But basically, we have the names of the leads and the co-leads. We have the committee email, which you can click on to email out of your whatever default email program is on your computer, or you can email them through the resident directory. Right now, we have it set that only committee members can email the committee. So I've got a button right here that says email members. That means I can email all the members of my committee. If I was to go to CERT, let's see. Oh, I must have said it so we can email any members. So we'll work on that part. Right now, we only want our committee members to be able to email their committee. Nobody, not the whole populace. Committees. So let's see. I think I did register myself as a CERT member because it looks like I can edit that one too.
Yeah, I think I probably did that, Lisa. I was trying to add some stuff in there the other day, just for visual.
Yeah. So meeting videos. That actually opens the YouTube channel for the CIT committee. So people can get to all the meeting videos. And surveys. When there are surveys out there, these are visible. It says whether you've taken it or not. It says when it expired. And like I said, I'm going to try to make the community communications website one. I'm going to try to make that extended or copy it so that you guys can look at it. We'll let you know. Calendars. These are exciting because I don't know about you, but I'm tired of going up to the Meridian to see what's going on or looking for the right newsletter or whatever. So on these calendars, this is actually the full community calendar. We can filter by different calendars. We've got, sorry, my mouse is in the way, but up there we've got an event calendar, the committee calendar, the club calendar. But you can also categorize them here. And let's say we wanted to just see fitness sports. I put things like golf and tennis and pickleball under that. You can go to clubs. And if you notice, they're also color coded. If you want to see committees, we don't have too many committees on here so far with the meetings, but you can see the committee meetings coming up. If there's any HOA events, board of directors meetings, I probably need to make these a little darker because orange is very hard to see. But you get the idea on that. But you can also just go to the committee calendar up here at the top in the menu, and we can put as many links up there as we want. And club calendar. Under residents, we have our profile. Under the profile, you have so many options. So this is something that we really want you guys to play with and look around at so that when it comes time for your committee to be registering, you can possibly help, or your neighbors. It's got your basic account info, but under privacy options, you can choose all kinds of things. You can hide all your personal info. You can hide just your phone number if you want. And then you can also tell more about yourself. That's where you can post your picture. Then on the other tabs, you'll put your primary address. You can put an alternate address. You can even change your theme. This is the mobile quick link bar that I was talking about. And there's also a desktop quick link. I think it's not operating because of Zoom, but you can hide the mobile quick link bar, or you can put what you want to appear on the mobile quick link bar. And this operates very nicely on a phone and on a tablet. So if you'd like to experiment with that as well, and let us know what you're finding on there. Email options. I want to receive all email messages and notifications from the website. So basically, if a new document is posted, you'll get a link. or I don't want to receive the emails from the website. And then you could also change and view and customize your own, and there's a lot of choices there too. Additional information. We're going to ask people if they're the head of household or if they're an owner or tenant. Once that's filled in, it's locked. We may even have somebody from QPM do that part because there's issues with the registration and having to select that. And then what member groups you're in. And last, there seems to be no miscellaneous options except for delete your account. Then we have the directory. In the directory, I logged in as myself for a reason to show you that you can hide different things. For example, I hid everything about me. I didn't want anybody emailing me. I don't want to know my address. They can know my name. That's it. You can see that some people have their address, but no phone number, but you can email them. They've got a nickname. So you can configure those privacy options in a lot of different ways. So really pay attention to that. From here, you can email a person, just sending them a blind email. You can click on their profile and whatever they've selected to show will show. And we're also, if you have questions about this, if you'll email either Melissa, Alina, or myself, except I guess I better show my email stuff. If you'll email us or use the contact us page here, you can do that too. Anyway, back to the directory. So that's all about that. You can also, if people are in a certain group, you can say, I want to see all the board members. So we got our, so it's really nice that you can filter things like that. We're also going to have a message board. So you can send messages through the email box or through the website if you'd like. Sometimes people forget to check those. So personally, I prefer email, but we'll see how this works, and we may have to monitor it a little bit. So, and then of course we have, again, our QPM, Club Automation, and Vera, and then the CDD website. Any of these websites will open in another tab as well, so they're not, so our website tab is still there. And then if you log out, remember there's the secret passage key here to log back in. The user ID does not have any requirement on letters, but passwords are case sensitive. If you notice, user IDs are case insensitive. Passwords are case sensitive. So, and if you have any questions, put them in the chat and Melissa and Alina can let us know what's going on. And I'm going to stop sharing. In fact, I can figure out how to stop sharing. I don't know. Should we unmute all or?
Yeah, I was thinking that's probably a good,
Yeah.
I don't see an unmute all. We'll just do one by one.
I'm going from the bottom.
Okay, you should all be able to unmute yourselves now.
Does anybody have any questions?
No, not until we get a chance to take a look at it.
That's what I figured. We were going to send out the information ahead of time, but we thought we would probably answer a lot of the questions in what we just did, so that you didn't have to answer the same question several times.
I just want to say great job. I mean, this was a great deal of work and we really appreciate it. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
We've enjoyed so far. Just hope we keep enjoying it.
And the best way to thank us is to get in there and play around and let us know what you think.
Will do.
Yep.
Thank you. I'd like to second what Mabel said. This is a lot of work, and I know many of us have been hoping that something like this was going to be developed at some point. We don't have any questions right now, but I'm sure once we get in and start playing with it, we'll have some questions. But thank you for all your work on this. This is great.
You're welcome.
Definitely.
So when we send you out the link for you to register, we'll also include a document that you can follow, give you some screenshots and some directions on kind of how to get around a little bit, what to pay attention to, and then just asking you to try a few specific things, like adding members to your committees and adding some documents. And then really the more feedback you can give us, the better it is, whether you think it's positive or negative, as long as it's constructive. We're good with that. We really want it to make it as user-friendly as can be. And the more people we have in there testing it and looking around, the more we'll get to that goal.
And also check in different devices.
Yes. Yeah, because sometimes I make a change and I forget to check on the phone or the tablet, and I go, "Oh my God, look at it! Look what it looks like." So, and we've had some very good feedback so far from testers. Ira was a spectacular tester, and Doug as well. And we've had questions all over the board. So don't hesitate. If it's something you wonder about, ask it. If we don't have any other questions, I guess we could send you the information and let you play around. Sound good?
Great job, CIT. Yay.
Thanks, Ira.
You're
Really
welcome.
wonderful. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you all for attending. We appreciate your time.
Thank you. Looks good.
Thank you.